Hello, my name is Jessica Murphy. I've been mediating for 6 months, and I was trained by the renowned mediator, Dr. Tracy Lee Clark, so I am well versed in the mediation process. I first want to thank you for being here today. I understand that this is not easy to do, so I appreciate your willingness to be here. Before we begin, I'll explain what mediation is. Mediation is a dispute resolution process where we can all come together to identify some core issues in this conflict and hopefully develop some solutions that address those concerns. There are 3 elements involved in mediation. The first is confidentiality. The purpose of this is to create a safe environment where we can speak openly and honestly. Confidentiality is required of me and requested of you. The only exception for me breaching confidentiality is if there are cases of physical or sexual abuse towards children or the elderly that are brought up throughout our session. I also may be taking some notes, but they will be immediately destroyed afterwards. The second element of mediation is neutrality. In order to ensure a neutral and unbiased process, I want to confirm that I have never met either one of you before today, and you have never met me. I also want to reassure you that if at any point throughout the process I feel that I can no longer remain neutral, then we will end the session. The third element of mediation is accountability. This means that this is a good faith process and your participation is voluntary. Can I please have each of you verbally confirm that your participation here today is voluntary? Thank you. Do you have any questions about the mediation process? Okay. If I can have each of you please sign this agreement to mediate before we begin. Okay. So how this is going to work is I will have each of you, one at a time, explain your perspective of the situation, and we'll see if we can come up with solutions that satisfy both of your needs. I'd also like to set some ground rules before we begin. I request that there is no cursing, no name calling, and no interrupting. We will be taking turns throughout the session. Is there anything else that you'd like to add to that? Okay, then let's go ahead and begin.